animated Anarchy series presents the Animated Hour of Power.
All right, what's up, everybody? It is Saturday night. It is time for another episode of Animated Hour of Power here on the When Tunes Combine YouTube channel as part of the Animated Anarchy series. Of course, I am your host, Dutchie, joined as always by the birthday boy today, Money E.
What's up? How are you?
The old fart.
The big 4-5.
All right,
the big 4-5.
Yeah. Also joining us, whose son is celebrating a birthday, and he is a young man.
The big four.
The big four. And so Sean is here.
Hello.
And Wildcard Dave is here.
Hello, everybody.
No, he's not on mute. All right. So tonight it is the Can't Find a Theme Gauntlet. Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack and Denver the Last Dinosaur are going to start. Lucas the Spider is going to come in third. Fourth will be Space Ghost. Fifth will be Ben 10. Sixth will be Super Mario World. Seventh, Mike Lewinog. Eighth, Chalkzone. And coming in at ninth, yes, there's 9 shows part of this gauntlet. Coming in ninth will be Schoolhouse Rock. 2 shows are going to start. Once the show gets eliminated, the next show will come in. If a show wins the gauntlet, 50 points, 100 points if either Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack or Denver the Last Dinosaur run the table, it'll be 100. If they sweep the entire gauntlet, it's 200 points. Also tonight, I have the shirts on, so the shirt gimmick will return. 5 shows or 5 categories are going to be picked. If a show wins 3-0, 30 points. 3-1 is 20 points. 3-2 is 10, and 5 for the loser. The top 10 shows points wise in the Animated Anarchy series this week are Teen Titans with 205 points coming in at number 10. Coming in at number 9 is Paw Patrol with 221. Number 8 is Kim Possible with 226. Coming in at number 7 with 295 is Mighty Ducks the Animated Series. Number 6 is Avatar The Last Airbender at 310. At number 5 with 311 is Batman the Animated Series. Number 4 with 312 is Codename Kids Next Door. Number 3 at 340 is the Looney Tunes. Number 2 at 380 is Exo Squad. And the number 1 seed right now at 508 points is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That could very well change, or at least the top 10 could change. Now, before we get started, I've got 4 shirts on. These guys are going to try to guess how many shirts I'm going to have on at the end of the gauntlet and the color. If they can guess how many shirts I'm going to have on correctly, they're going to win the Be the Randomizer Power, which they get to pick the categories for the randomizer. Eric's already got 4 of them. So he's just looking to add more into his pocket. But if he puts too many in his pocket, his pants are going to fall down and we're going to see his undies. But he's got 4 of them. Dave's got 1. And Sean doesn't have any right now. But that could very well change. They're also going to guess the color. If they guess the color of any of the shirts that I'm still going to have on at the end correctly, they will get the eliminated category power. Dave has 6 right now. Eric has 1. Sean has 1. Or no,
I have 2.
No, you used 1 last week.
Then I got 1 back.
Yeah, you only had 1 last week. You used it and then you got it back.
Oh, I thought I had 2 and I used 1 and I got it back. Oh.
No, you only have you're not good at guessing the colors. You're good at guessing how many shirts I'm going to have on.
Yeah, that's my bad. Sorry. I thought I had 2.
So, all right. Sean,
Yo.
I've got 4 on right now. How many am I going to have on towards the end?
You have 4 on right now?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 3. And with the color of blue.
All right. You guys are
my
so
color.
lucky that we're live right now because I could hear the ice cream truck and I really want to go outside. So, but anyway, all right, Dave, how many? What color?
2 and green.
All right. Hey, watch your language, old fart.
You guessed exactly what I was gonna do. Both.
Hey, Eric, how many? What color?
I guess I'll go with 1 and black.
1 in black. All right. Sean said 4 blue or 3 blue. 3 blue. Dave said 2 green, 2 in green, and Eric said 1 in black. All right. Now, does anybody want to use the randomizer power?
No.
Dave, you have one to use. Do you want to use it?
Negative.
All right. Does anybody want to eliminate a category from the randomizer?
No.
I'd like to get rid of hold on, I'm trying to look at my list, where my list is of all the categories. One sec. I think I'm gonna get rid of originality.
All right. Originality is out. Dave has used one of his eliminated category powers. He still has 5 left. So, all right, I am typing everything in now. As soon as I run it, I will send it, and then we can roll here. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and okay, and now the screenshot has been taken, and then I'm going to send it to you, gentlemen, right here, right now. There it is, and all right, so the categories that have been picked via the randomizer: fan base, memorable moments, theme song, humor, cultural impact. Now, Eric and Dave both have the ability to take a category out and replace it. Sean and Dave also have the ability to, if they don't like what is the potential replacement, they can veto it, and there can be a coin toss. So Eric or Dave, would you like to use that power?
Yes.
All right. What do you want to do?
I'm hoping Dave vetoes me. I'm gonna take out fan base for overall enjoyment.
All right. Can I get a second?
I'll second that.
All right. Dave,
You know
want
what?
veto?
Yeah, I want a veto. I'm seeing if I can go perfect against Eric.
All right. So
I don't even think it's a bad switch out that he did. I just like
I want to see if I can
crushing
win
his
on my
hopes.
birthday.
You're not. No, the luck's not
All
with
right.
you today,
Just
bud.
so
It's
you know,
my
Eric,
luck.
this is another
Yeah.
one of those times where I am on a set schedule. I do have to have this back to the boss
Okay.
because he's going to stream. So you're screwing this up
Oh no!
as
Sorry.
per usual. So,
Sorry,
all
Daniel.
right.
Should have let it slide.
Yeah. All right. So, if Eric wins the coin toss, it's going to be overall enjoyment. If Dave wins the coin toss, it's fan base. All right. We're already 10 minutes in. This is a waste of time. But Dave, you're vetoing, so call it in the air, heads or tails.
Tails.
Yep, it's tails.
Perfect record still again. Even on your birthday, you can't get lucky against me.
Yeah. Feel good about wasting the time now?
I should veto his veto.
Not possible.
But I'm not going to.
You can't.
We're already wasting enough time to begin with, so I would just say let's just shut up and move on.
Exactly.
All right, so Dave does not have a veto anymore, and Eric does not have the ability to take a category out and put one in. They will not, however, reset yet, though, because Sean can still technically veto and Dave can still take a category out. But the categories are fan base, memorable moments, theme song, humor, and cultural impact. So, Dave, what do you think?
I think it's a decent lineup. I really like having theme song in there for number 3.
Okay.
I know that's one of your favorite categories too.
Yeah. Oh. I wish I wasn't. I wish I was more unprofessional than what I already am, because I'd be bolting out for that ice cream truck right now. I can still hear the song and it's taunting me.
You should tell your brother to get one for you.
I think he's taking a nap. He might not even know that it. Trust me, if he knew that it was, although we bought ice cream earlier, so he might not want to actually go out and get it. So, but if he could hear it, then he would be.
What do you go for when you usually go stop the ice cream?
Because this ice cream truck actually has soft serve, so I usually go for the twist. Yeah, it's not just the bars. It's and they don't even really have that many bars. They do like sundaes and floats and
so they really got it going over there.
They legit.
Yeah, they legit. Sorry, we only get bars up here, bro. It's garbage.
Right, we're still in the 90s with the SpongeBob bars.
Yeah, exactly, dude. If they came around with some soft serve, bro, I'd be running out there like a child.
Yeah, me too.
Give me a fucking chocolate mixed with milk.
So like it was, because it was funny. So the first time they ever did it, this is actually why I try to make sure I have cash on me now, even though they do take card, which is dangerous. But like the guy, we heard him. It was like one of those 95-degree days, and we were miserable. So we're just like, so it's just like, oh, we're miserable. We still have to do the wrestling show. It's gonna suck. And we're just like, and then we see the ice cream truck down the road. And it's just like, oh, well, that could be cool. And my brother's like, do you have cash on you? I said, yeah. He said, all right, cool. I'll put the stuff in the apartment. If I'm not back in time, just get me something. But I'll come back out. So, and then he was here probably a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. And it was one of those, like, I could hear him. I was getting ready, like, to go in the shower or whatever. But when I heard him, I threw my clothes back on. And I'm like, all right, I'm going out there because, nobody needs to see me running out in a towel. And I said to my brother, I said, ice cream truck is outside. He goes, well, what are you waiting for? Go. So it's ice cream truck is a very popular thing around here. Kids and adults are usually going for the ice cream truck. All right. So now we are going to go ahead and we are going to start Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack is going to take on Denver the Last Dinosaur. Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack in the division of Lisa Skelly, better known to me as Aunt Lisa. 2-1, 40 points. Taking on, obviously, Denver the Last Dinosaur, who was in the division of Patrick Lehman, better known to me as Uncle Pat. 1-2, 35 points. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to start. It is fan base. Dave, you kept it in. You get to go first.
See, this one was kind of difficult for me because, like, I think it's gonna be Flapjack. I just feel like it's a little bit more recent. I think it is a little bit larger.
Not a lot of people remember what Denver even was.
Yeah, it's just I really don't like Flapjack a ton, so I want to go the other way, but I got to be honest here. I'm gonna go Flapjack.
All right, fair enough. Sean?
I'm going Denver the Last Dinosaur.
All right. Eric, you get to break a tie right away.
I'm going Flapjack. I just think nobody remembers Denver the Last Dinosaur.
I mean, fair enough. All right, Flapjack's up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep. We move on to memorable moments. Sean, who had more memorable moments between the two shows?
I'm gonna go with Flapjack here. I think just the style of the show and how wacky it could get at times is pretty memorable.
All right. Eric?
Yeah, Flapjack.
All right, Dave?
Yeah, I have to agree with these guys. Just the weirdness of it makes it pretty memorable compared to Denver the Last Dinosaur.
All right. They're up 2-0. 1 more, and then they can sweep. But we move on to theme song. Eric, who had the better theme song?
If I remember, Flapjack.
You birthday butt plug.
Can I go next?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Denver the Last Dinosaur.
That's the
for
right answer.
for the theme song. I just thought it was I like the counting 1, 2, 3, 4. And that So like
It's got the dun, 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 dun.
yeah, so I just thought it was catchy. It was groovy. It gave you that upbeat 80s rock type music type vibe.
Yeah.
So I just really like that theme song compared to Flapjack, which I hated. I hated their theme song. I thought it was garbage.
Well, I mean, anyway. All right, Sean, go ahead. You get to break the tie.
Yeah, I'm also going Denver the Last Dinosaur.
All right.
All
right. Flapjack's still up 2-1. They could still win it in the next category, which is humor. Sean, who had the better humor between the two shows?
I'm going with Flapjack.
All right. Dave?
I'm actually gonna go the opposite way. I thought Denver the Last Dinosaur had more like wholesome humor. It was a little bit repetitive, but I like it more than the crazy weird stuff that they try to do to make it funny, which I don't find it funny. I just find it
It was very cringy.
Flapjack is pretty cringe. Not gonna lie.
so it wasn't like humorous to me. It was just like, why are we watching this?
Right.
Fair enough.
So I'm going Denver.
All right, Eric, you get to break a tie again.
I don't think either had much humor, but I'm gonna go with Denver the Last Dinosaur.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, so already we are going to the fifth category. I mean, well, already, because this is technically the first battle, not already in the fact that we've already been going 20 minutes. because Eric had to have a coin toss. All right. We move on to the last category, which is cultural impact. Dave, go ahead.
Unfortunately, I had to give this one to Flapjack. Definitely, I think has a stronger and more enduring impact than Denver the Last Dinosaur.
If this were in 1990, then I would probably say that Denver would have a cultural impact because it did. It was a very good show for little kids, and it taught them life lessons and all that. But unfortunately, we're in the year 2026. Unfortunately, for a multitude of reasons, but for this particular reason, Sean, go ahead.
Yeah, I got to give this to Flapjack.
Everything in me didn't want to give it to him. I'm telling you.
All right. Sean, or not Sean, other
Yeah,
guy.
I was going to try to make an argument for Denver, but I'm going with Flapjack.
Yeah. On the page here, because I didn't know who was actually judging tonight, because you kept saying that you didn't want to do it. I actually wrote down whoever, so it was either going to be you or me. So all right, Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack is going to win it 3-2. They're going to get 10 points. But Denver is still going to get 5. But now, Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack is going to move on to the next battle, which is against Lucas the Spider. But before that, I got to do this.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Denver off. He's
Space
done.
Ghost.
Yep. We'll get to him in a little bit, but it is now time for Lucas the Spider to have a go.
Sean's favorite show.
What are you trying to say?
That used to watch
I'm
educational
just messing,
shows.
Sean.
Oh, no.
All right. But Lucas the Spider is 0-3, but they still have 5 points in the division of Gary Lutz. All right. Fan base is the first category. Sean, go ahead.
I'm going Lucas the Spider because, it's Eric's favorite show. And, a bunch of kids his age like to watch it. My kids like to watch it. Educational, in a sense. So I'm going Lucas the Spider. And I like jumping spiders. They're my favorite kind of spider.
All right. He does that trick to his wife's head where he's just like, there's a spider on your head. There's a spider on your head. And she punches him in the jaw.
No,
All
I
right.
can't do that anymore. Giving away all my secrets.
Yeah, but if she already punches you in the jaw, she already knows. All right. Eric, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going Lucas the Spider because of it's educational, and I think more kids watch that.
All right. Dave?
Yeah, I think it's totally different, appeals to these shows, but I think Lucas the Spider takes this because it's more family friendly. It's more wholesome. So yeah, I think, and it's a little bit more global, I feel. So I'm going Lucas the Spider.
Yeah.
All right. Lucas the Spider is up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep. All right. Memorable moments is up next, Dave.
Going with Flapjack again. They just have those really bizarre characters that leave kind of a impression. So I'm gonna go with Flapjack.
All right. Whoever? Eric, that would be you.
Flapjack, because it's Spider is educational. I don't think there's many memorable moments because there's no really story there. So, I mean, yeah. So I'm going Flapjack.
Yeah. Nobody ever remembers anything educational. But all right, Sean, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going with Flapjack.
I could say something about that, but I'm not going to.
What, then nobody remembers anything educational?
Yeah.
Oh, because they don't.
I think it's somewhat true.
I remember a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
I know that 2 plus 2 is fish. So
Yeah, that's what you would say. That's what I expect from you.
I know most of my teachers back when I was in elementary school were grumpy old broads. I know that.
I think most of them were.
Yeah. All right. Tied 1-1. No sweep is going to happen. But we move on now to theme song. Eric, who had the better theme song?
Ooh. I'm gonna go Spider. I think it's fun for the kids, so I'm going with that.
All right. Dave?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Eric here. The vibe was nice. It was sweet. It wasn't crazy. It was a nice like nursery style type tune. I really don't like Flapjack's wannabe sea shanty. It's garbage. Redo it.
All right. Sean?
I'm going Lucas the Spider.
All right. They're up 2-1. One more and they get a 20-point win. We move on now to humor. Sean, who had the better humor between the two shows?
Out of the two, I'm gonna go with the less cringy and go with Lucas the Spider. I mean, it's very childish humor, but it's better than the cringy Flapjack stuff.
Right. All right. Eric?
Just to make it interesting, I'll say Flapjack.
All right. Dave, you get to break a tie.
I'm actually going with Eric here.
Oh.
There's not a ton of humor in Lucas the Spider. And what it is like to make like little infants kind of laugh. Like
Yeah.
like the spider jumping a certain
So you would have
way.
thought Eric would have picked it.
Yeah. I really thought he was gonna go say that. I was gonna say let me go next, but he popped in and I was like, oh, okay. Okay.
All right. So it is 2-2. We move on now to the fifth category. Cultural impact. Dave, go ahead.
This one's a little bit more difficult for me. I think both of these have their impacts, but I'm gonna go with Lucas the Spider here. I think it's more mainstream, so it's a little bit more viral. It's a little bit more wholesome, so it has better relations with the public and the fan bases. So, and it's also like a teaching tool. So I think that leaves a bigger impact than Flapjack with its crazy antics.
Right. All right. Bonehead.
This is the one time where the fan base and cultural impact have about the same, so I'm going with Spider.
All right. Sean?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Lucas the Spider. Dun dun dun.
All right. Lucas the Spider is going to win it 3-2. They're going to get 10 points. It'll be 5 for Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. Now, Lucas the Spider is going to move on to the next battle, which is against Space Ghost. Space Ghost in the division of, again, Lisa Skelly, my Aunt Lisa. They're 2-1, 40 points. They were tied up until Flapjack just won a couple of battles for first place in the division with Flapjack. Now Flapjack has a 15-point lead. Let's see if Space Ghost can surpass that. We start with fan base. Sean, go ahead.
Oh, Space Ghost. I think that one just is a no-brainer.
Okay.
At least in my opinion.
Well, it depends. Eric, did you have your hand up?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Spider for the same reason I've been going with the educational aspect.
Well, Eric is the face of No Brainer. Dave, you get to break a tie.
I'm gonna go Space Ghost here. I because something about it being like the original Hanna-Barbera superhero cartoon. It just was massive. It had a resurgence in the '90s. So something about this, it's just never forgotten. It's just one of those superhero shows that we go back to, and like that's a pioneer of what's nowadays type deal. So I'm going Space Ghost.
All right, they're up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep. We move on to memorable moments. Eric, go ahead.
I'll go with Space Ghost.
All right, Dave.
Yeah, Space Ghost for sure. It's more my speed.
All right, Sean.
Space Ghost. All day, every day.
All right, they're up 2-0. 1 more, and then they can get a sweep. By the way, the sweep bonus, I forgot to mention it, but if any of the shows are able to get any sweeps and win the gauntlet, they're going to get a 42-point sweep bonus. So I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the show. But all right, theme song is the next category. Sean, go ahead.
I'm gonna give this one to Space Ghost. I like that one better.
All right, Dave.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Sean. Something screams at me like this is like retro Saturday morning, cartoon. It just brings that nice, cool vibe to it. It's very
Something
nostalgic.
Familiar to your soul.
Yeah, for real.
All right, Eric.
Yep, Space Ghost.
All right, Space Ghost is going to get the sweep. They're going to win it 3-0. They're going to take a division lead because they got enough points to do so. The shirt stays on. Lucas's Spider is going to lose 10 of the points. As a matter of fact, Lucas's Spider just got 10 points. They're already going to lose it. So, all right. Up next, Ben 10 is coming in the division of Joshua Kogovan, 3-0, 80 points. They already have a division lead right now. We're going to see if they can add to that. I am still on 3 shirts. Sean said 3, and 1 was going to be blue. Dave said 2. One of them was going to be green. Eric said 1, and it was going to be black. All right. Fan base is up first, Dave.
Ben 10. It's larger, more active, very passionate fan base. It's very global. It has a huge merchandise. A lot there. So I just feel like Ben 10's everywhere, and it'll just continue on. It has a lot of remakes already, so it's just constantly in your face.
All right, Sean.
I agree. Ben 10 all day.
All right, Eric.
Yep, Ben 10.
All right, Ben 10's up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep. Memorable moments, Eric.
Yeah, Ben 10. I just think the story with the stories, and you just remember more from that.
All right, Dave.
Yeah, for memorable moments, I'm going Ben 10. The Grandpa Max reveal, finding out like what a plumber actually is in the show is kind of crazy. The first time he gets the Omnitrix and all that stuff, it's very memorable for me.
All right, Sean.
Yeah, Ben 10. Definitely
All right,
more enjoyable. So, sorry, I was delayed.
Oh, that's all right. All right, Ben 10 is going to or they're up 2-0. One more, and then they can sweep. Theme song, Sean.
I'm gonna stick with Ben 10. I think it's more engaging.
All right, Eric.
Yep, Ben 10. It's a better overall theme.
Dave.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with these guys.
All right. So Space Ghost is technically still gonna keep a division lead. Barely, but they are gonna lose 10 points that they just got. But Ben 10 is gonna win at 3-0. They are gonna take the 30 points. Right now, they will have a sweep bonus. Let's see if they're able to win the gauntlet. They will keep that sweep bonus, so they have at least one right now. Space Ghost has to come off, and Ben 10 is on. So right now, Dave is the front runner for getting a be the randomizer power, and also for the eliminated category power. So we'll see what happens. Eric's going to get power hungry, though, and try to get rid of Ben 10 because that's what he does, even though he already has 4 of these stupid things.
No, I think I won't. I like Ben 10.
That's what he said last time.
So
Literally.
I have no clue what's left. So
We got to keep up the momentum so the AI thinks we all hate each other. So
well, no, according to AI, Sean, you and I are best friends.
right.
Like we're
But
we're
we got to
joined
keep
at the hip.
believing that we're all teamed up against each other somehow.
Yeah, I think it's you and me versus Sean versus Eric and Dave.
Yeah,
which is actually true.
yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, it's usually that's how it. It's usually that's how it.
Because
usually
whenever
comes.
Dave misses the show, it's you versus me. It's you two versus me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But all right,
Hey, I'm Switzerland, okay?
all right. Well, now Super Mario World is going to come in. Super Mario World is in the division of Kenny Lehman, and they are 1 and 2, no points. And we start with fan base. Eric, go ahead.
Oh, this is tough. Oh boy. Super Mario World.
All right. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to point out, though.
May I go next?
Well, as soon as I finish this point, even though I think you're about to make the same point,
Uh-huh.
but I have seniority. So you just got to point out that, yes, it's part of the Mario franchise. Show only went 10 episodes, and not a lot of people remember it fondly. Dave, go ahead and add on to my point.
You kind of took words out of my mouth there, like you kind of knew you were going to do. But no, I agree. And like you said, it's part of the Mario franchise, but it's not. We're not going based off the franchise. We're going based off the show. So I'm going to have to go Ben 10 here because I do think the show definitely has a bigger fan base.
Yeah, and I knew you were gonna say the same thing because I could hear you start to like stir,
Yeah.
and I was just like, well, no, hold on, I'll make the point, and then Dave can kind of like piggyback off it or expand it or whatever. So because we're both obviously thinking the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mario is a huge franchise. Was this a big part of it? No. But Sean, you get to break a tie.
In this case, I got to give it to Ben 10 because I don't think a lot of people approved of the Super Mario.
Now, again, if you are binge watching it, it is an easy binge watch because it is 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Do you want to shoot yourself at the end of it? More than likely. But that's neither here nor there. Memorable moments is up next. Dave, go ahead.
Ben 10 for sure. The Omnitrix, learning out Grandpa Max, the plumber, fighting the aliens, turning into the aliens. It was very memorable. So Ben 10.
All right. Sean, go ahead.
I'm going Ben 10. It's hard to have memorable moments for 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Eric?
Yeah, Ben 10.
All right. They're up 2-0. One more, and then they can sweep another one. But we move on to theme song. Sean?
I'm actually going to go with Super Mario World. I do like that theme song.
It does have
I'm
kind
not
of
gonna lie, it's kind of catchy. In a
It's
way.
it does have
recognizable.
kind of a cool beat to it, which the Mario shows always kind of did. So I will definitely agree with you on that. But Dave, go ahead.
I'm going Ben 10. I like the energy. I like the vocals mixed in with the music. I also feel like it fits the sci-fi type deal, the setting of the show. I feel like the theme of the song is very well put together for the show itself.
Fair enough. All right. Eric, you get to break a tie.
I'm going to go Ben 10.
All right. Ben 10 is going to win it 3-0. They are going to take a another sweep here, 30 points. And right now they get another sweeping bonus. The shirt is going to stay on. And now they are going to go up against Mike, Lou, and Og. By the way, Super Mario World will lose 10 points. But now Mike, Lou, and Og, 1 and 2, negative 20 points in the division of Liz Yee. We start with fan base, and Eric, we start with you.
I'm going Ben 10. I think they just have a bigger global fan base.
All right, Dave.
I think Eric is 100% correct with his statement, and I'm agreeing with him.
Well, there's your birthday present, Eric. You were right about something. All right, Sean.
Ben 10.
All right. They're up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep. Memorable moments, Sean.
Ben 10. I don't remember a dang thing of Mike, Lou, and Og other than I didn't really want to watch it.
It's not even available on streaming. You have to find it on YouTube.
I know. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's crazy.
All right. Well, Eric said because it's his birthday, we can keep swearing on the show. So, all right.
I don't want to listen to him.
All right. Eric, by the way, you're going next.
I figured Ben 10.
All right, Dave.
Ben 10. For sure.
It's like I
Like
knew
a-
you were going to go to me next. I don't know how. But I just.
Yeah. It's just the
Sense it.
action, the story, the plot that they have in there. It just makes it a lot more memorable. I think
Right.
the stakes they have in the show amp it up a little bit too.
I can definitely agree with that. All right. They are up 2-0. 1 more, and then they can sweep. And it is theme song, Dave.
I'm gonna have to go Ben 10 here. I really enjoy their theme song. I think they, like I said earlier, I just think it's perfect for the theme. It fits for the show, the theme. So I'm going Ben 10.
All right. Eric.
Sweep it. I don't know. I mean, Ben 10.
All right. Well, it's up to Sean whether we sweep it or not, but Sean, go ahead.
Ben 10.
All right. So this is going to be another sweep. They're going to win another one 3-0. They're going to get another 42-point sweep bonus. The shirt is going to stay on. And right now comes in Chalkzone. I am
Rip.
still, huh?
Rip. R.I.P.
All
Yeah,
right.
this is another shootout with one of my bad gauntlets.
All right.
Chalkzone's not bad. It's just like it's not a juggernaut.
Yeah. 0-3, -5 points in the division of Danielle Davis. And we start with fan base. Dave, go ahead.
I'm gonna have to give this one to Ben 10. It's got a way larger, more active fan base, and definitely more enduring fan base than Chalkzone.
All right. Sean?
Yeah, I'm going Ben 10.
All right. Eric?
Yep, Ben 10.
All right. They're up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep another one. Memorable moments, Eric.
Ben 10.
All right. Dave?
Actually, this one's a lot closer for me. I'm actually gonna go Chalkzone here. Something about him being able to bring his drawings to life, like limitless dimensions through the chalk. It was just a cool concept, and it fascinated me. So I'm actually gonna go with Chalkzone.
All right. Sean, you get to break a tie.
I like both of them, but I'm gonna stick with Ben 10.
All right. Ben 10 is up 2-0 again. One more, and then they can sweep. And we move now to theme song. Dave, who had the better theme song?
I think this is gonna be a sweep, and I'm gonna go Ben 10.
All right. Eric?
Ben 10.
All right. Sean?
Ben 10.
All right. Ben 10 is going to win it 3-0 again. And they're going to get another 42-point sweep bonus that they're hoping to hold on to. And if they can win this next battle, they are going to hold on to the sweep bonuses. It is the last one. It is against Schoolhouse Rock.
Banger.
All right, Schoolhouse Rock. 0-3, -10 points in the division of Ryan Barber. Sean, we're going to start with fan base.
I'm gonna say Schoolhouse Rock. It's a legend.
Well, yeah, it was on the air for 35 years. Dave?
I'm gonna go Ben 10. I think it's larger, has more active fan base currently.
And the episodes were longer.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, you get to break a tie.
Ben 10.
All right, they're up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep. Memorable moments, Dave.
I'm gonna have. Oh, this one's tough. Actually,
Schoolhouse Rock has won memorable moments before.
yeah, I know. I do like some
I'm
of
pointing
their.
it. I'm just pointing it out for the audience.
Yeah, no, I do like their little songs they got. Like they are pretty memorable for me. I'm just a bill. But I think Ben 10 for the epic reveals of like different aliens that he can turn into, the lore. I think the dramatic storytelling really makes the moments hit a little bit more. So I'm gonna go Ben 10.
All right, Eric.
I'm going to Schoolhouse.
All right.
Just to make it interesting for Sean.
All right, Sean, that's his way of saying he hates you and wants you to break a tie.
Schoolhouse.
Huh?
Schoolhouse Rock.
All right. Well, Eric, the feeling's not reciprocated because he agreed with you. All right. 1-1. So this is one that Ben 10's not going to get a sweep in. But we move on now to theme song, Sean.
Ben 10.
All right. Dave?
Ben 10. Theme songs killer.
Eric?
Ben 10.
All right. They're up 2-1. One more, and they get a 20-point win. It is humor. Eric, go ahead.
Ooh. Ben 10.
All right, Dave?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ben 10. They had more opportunity to put humor in there.
All right, Sean?
Ben 10.
All right, Ben 10 is going to win it 3-1. They are going to get another 20 points. Now it is time to do some math to find out if there is a shift in the top 10 rankings. Teen Titans just made their debut into the top 10 a couple of weeks ago, or actually just this past Wednesday. So we'll see if they can stay in there or not. Five. So Ben 10 got themselves 5 victories. So they are moving up to 8-0. So they got that going for them, at least right now. All right. So they had 5 victories. 4 of them were sweeps. So 120 plus 42 times 4 is 168. So 120 plus 168 is 288. Plus 50 is plus 50 is 338. Plus 80 is 418 points for Ben 10. Is what their point value is right now.
Sheesh.
They're the number 2 seed.
Teen Titans got knocked down to number 11.
Teen Titans is out of the top 10. Ben 10 is in. They are the 2. Dominant performance. So they're still about 50 points behind Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or 90 points behind Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But they are the number 2 seed. So they're better. They're better than Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes gets knocked down to number 4.
Wow.
But all right. A little bit of business here. I remain with 2 shirts on. Dave?
Let's go.
Dave got it. He gets a Be the Randomizer power. By the way, green. So he is now back up. He gets the 6th eliminate a category power back.
Let's go.
All right. Now I got to reveal this other shirt. It is red. Nobody picked red. So nobody else is awarded a power. But that's okay. I can't give them away every show. But now, this Saturday or this Wednesday on Animated Showdown, we are going to have the Team Gauntlet. And it is going to be on the Team Gauntlet. We have Transformers and Street Sharks are going to start. SWAT Cats, the Radical Squadron is going to come in 3rd. G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, 4th. Mummies Alive, 5th. 6th will be New Kids on the Block. 7th will be Wild West Cowboys and Moo Mesa. 8th will be Biker Mice from Mars. And 9th will be Dino Saucers. So buckle up. There's going to be some tough battles in that one. Next Saturday for Animated Hour of Power. I sent this to you gentlemen earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read it off. This is the running out of ideas for themes gauntlet. Rolls right off the tongue.
Running out of
Running out
Running
of
out of
ideas.
themes. Oh, I thought you said themes.
Running out of ideas for themes gauntlet. So, Star Wars Droids is going to start with Animaniacs. Coming in at number 3, one of Sean's all-time personal favorites, She-Ra, Princess of Power.
Love that show.
Coming in at number 4, The Bugs Bunny Show. Coming in at 5 will be Wacky Races. Coming in at 6 will be Spawn. Come on, get where I need to get. All right, so number 6 will be Spawn. Number 7 will be Inspector Gadget. Eight will be Star Trek, the animated series. And 9th will be Heathcliff.
Oh wow! So you have Star Wars and Star Trek.
Yep. Probably about a snowball's chance in hell that they get to each other, though.
Be interesting.
Now, I'm gonna have the shirts are gonna come back. The shirt challenge will be there for this one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shirts for this gauntlet. So, all right, who do we think is the front runner here?
Star Wars.
You think Droids is gonna run the table?
Yep.
All right. Sean, what do you think?
I don't
But I
know.
want-
Possibly Animaniac.
Oh,
By the way, they're starting.
yep.
Animaniacs and Star Wars Droids are starting. And by the way, Star Wars Droids has not really had. Now, they've had tough opponents and they've had tough categories. So they haven't really had the best of luck, but a gauntlet win will definitely help them.
Maybe I'll help them out next week. Who knows?
You have that ability.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
do
say
have that
Heathcliff.
ability. And see, that's my Ghost Rider pick right there. The one that's under the table you don't see coming that could pull a win. But the thing is, like, even if Heathcliff
Heathcliff?
does pull that out, he's last, so he doesn't get major pointage.
No. And by the way, Heathcliff is also the person who has Heathcliff in their division. That's who this person wants to represent him in the playoffs. He wants that to be his division winner.
Oh,
Well, Heathcliff is a great show to have represent you. So
Yeah. Because that's what he even told me. He's just like, make sure
don't forget
Heathcliff
Bugs
wins.
Bunny.
Well, you can't forget Bugs Bunny, but also to remember, like, it's not necessarily going to be a runaway contest for Bugs Bunny because they're going up against some pretty good shows. It's gonna depend on categories. This is one of those that
Wacky Races could be a sleeper.
It could be. There's a lot of sleepers in this thing, so we'll see. But that is going to be on Saturday. Remember, we only have one more week left after Wednesday of stage 4 of the gauntlet, and then we the stage 4 gauntlet stage. Then we move on to stage 5, which is also a gauntlet stage. But these guys are the ones coming up with the matches. Dave is the head of creative. He is working diligently on these. I have not seen any finished products yet, so I don't know what to expect. So hopefully I will soon, but we'll see. They were having a meeting about it this week. For all I know, that meeting could have just been my impeachment. So, but
Yeah,
we'll
we didn't
find
have a
out.
chance to take that meeting.
not yet. Which we could do it after the pod if you guys are down for a little bit.
Okay.
So Sean fell asleep. He can't answer.
I did.
So, all right. But make sure to like and subscribe to the When Tunes Combine YouTube channel. Join the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/When Tunes Combine. Also, make sure to like and subscribe to the Wrestling Through the Years podcast YouTube channel. This Friday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, it is the return of our debate show, Settle It in the Ring. Clinneth and I will be going head-to-head. We're going to debate who had the better career, Roman Reigns or Sting. Clinneth will be debating for Roman Reigns. I will be debating for Sting. Daniel, Eric, and Danielle are going. Danielle will be making her return to the show. And the three of them will be the judges. So I am screwed because 2 out of the 3 are the worst judges I have ever seen in my life. And the only difference between actually, no, I can't even say what the one difference is between the two because this is a family show. But that is coming up this Friday. And also
Like
make
me
sure
and who?
you and Danielle are 2 of the worst judges I have ever, especially on Settle It in the Ring, you were pretty bad. This show, you're okay. But Danielle's not really a good judge either because she'll just judge for her favorites.
Can't be doing that.
Huh?
Can't be doing that.
Yeah. We actually had a Batman versus Spider-Man debate at one time, and it was so important that she had judged debates beforehand, but she was always going for what her favorites were instead of how good the debate was or whatever, because that's how we judge everything is who's the better debater. And she just kept picking, this person, this person, this person. So we had to get different judges for this Batman Spider-Man thing. Eric just quit. For this Batman Spider-Man thing. And I wasn't even talking crap about him. I was talking crap about Danielle. But yeah, so we had to get different judges for this thing. And when she was complaining about how a certain thing was going my brother's way and not her boyfriend's, I was just like, well, you know what? If you were impartial, you'd still be a judge. So shut up. But all right. Also make sure to like and subscribe to Money E's Unscripted Sports Show. You'll find him on Instagram and Money_6pack picks, or however that is. On Twitch at TCX Money E, on Instagram at Money E_6pack picks. You're going to find the Wildcard Dave on Twitch at TCX Gauntlet 95. Also like and subscribe to the Stabcast with Daniel and Mindy, and you're going to find Daniel on Twitch at the Dizzleverse, and make sure to join him tonight. He will be on Twitch after we are done with all of our shows. Eric, welcome back, but the show is over. So make sure to do some clips, and we'll see everybody Wednesday for Animated Showdown.
Peace.